Hey guys, and welcome back to my cave today, where we're going to be restoring this lovely old Art Deco lamp. This lamp was made by a company in Paris called PIROUETT, and it is basically 100 years old. It was built around about the 30s, and it is in dire need of some tender love and care, and that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. So today's build should be relatively simple. I want to strip it all to its basic components, clean up what I can, try and preserve some of that old original chrome, replace the wire of course, and try and give it a second lease of life. So let's get going. The overall mechanism is actually quite nice and simple and really quite elegant. It's got a lovely little ball bearing head here, which allows the actual lamp to pivot on that ball. It's got a very simple arm mechanism with two screws, one at the top and one on the side to lock it in place once you've chosen the right position for it. Friction lock, of course, so once it's locked in, it's not going to move. Yeah, the base is very simple as well, just one big screw. So hopefully this shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, we'll see what we can do with this. The end of this tube is actually flared, so I can't really take it out. It's quite a clever system where this tube is not going to be moving past this block here. So however you move the lamp around and wherever you position this, this is not coming apart, which is quite clever, but also, yeah, can be interesting for me. I'm having trouble unscrewing this piece. I'm having to use WD-40 to try and ungrip it. I'm pretty sure that's how we open this thing up, and I do need to open it up because I need to be able to access inside to be able to take out those old wires and change them. So I'll wait for the WD-40 to seep in a bit more and see if I can get it out to that point. Finally, success! WD-40 for the win once more. All the pieces have been disassembled and they are now ready to be cleaned. So this is when the fun really starts. I'm using just a few drops of some strong liquid soap diluted in water, and will use a soft plastic brush to scrub off any surface grime. There are some areas of a bit of rust and pitting. Yeah, I do hope to get some of this off, but there will still probably be some of this left over at the end. So I'll do my best to bring the chrome back, and I don't really expect any miracles here. This means that the final piece will still show some marks from the passage of time, but I actually want to treat these as, you know, like well-earned patina. So the next step is using the Dremel to bring back some of the shine into the chrome, and of course, polish up all those brass elements. I'm starting off with this somewhat abrasive paste. It's not too abrasive, but it should help me get rid of most of the surface grime and maybe even some of the pitting. So I've gone ahead and given everything a really nice shine, at least as good as I can. There are some areas which aren't perfect, but just look at that. Hello. There are some problem areas still, such as a slight bit of rust on this post, but there really isn't anything I can do about that. Yeah, look, check this out. Yeah, that's just gonna have to do, and that's part of the object, I guess, now. So there we go. I also wasn't able to clean out the pits of this as well as I'd want, but again, look at how shiny that's come back out being. I can see myself. I didn't expect that to happen. So yeah, very, very pleased with this. I want to start by reattaching the post to the bottom of the lamp, but add two little washers. These washers I will first smear in grease, and the idea behind this is to allow that main post to swivel a bit more freely without that main brass screw backing out on itself and the post becoming too loose over time. Now, this is only theory. I don't necessarily expect this to work, but I still want to try. Getting the wire down the tube was actually really, really hard. In fact, due to this one little rivet post here, which actually limited the passage through there quite significantly. So that was a struggle and a half, but yeah, it's in now, so that's the hard part done in theory. I'm tying the ends of the wires down with electrical tape just to make sure that they don't come loose and that the nice cover doesn't slide down the wire over time. Now it's just a question of wiring up this whole thing, remembering which way things go, and more especially in which order, because you have to put on first the brass collet that attaches to the back of the lamp, then slide on the actual cone of the lamp, then go ahead and slide it through the brass holder, or whatever not brass, but whatever the holder is. And then you can start wiring up the electric parts, and then closing up the holder part to then slide the whole thing back in and screw things up. Yes, to my shame and regret. This is actually attempt number 4 to get this correct. But hey, it worked. Okay, so we are finally all wired up, and I have to say, it was easy enough. I just have to remember again to put the covers in first before wiring things up, and yeah, we should be all set and ready to go. Light bulb is in, so far so good. I have a plug here with a switch on, so I can plug it all in, switch this on, see what happens, and that way it means I'm not touching any of the plug circuitry while I'm testing the lamp. So in theory it's off. Let's see what happens. And hey, yeah, I'm very pleased with that. So yeah, let's see how this looks. Well guys, here is the final result, and I am blown away by just how great it came out. I did not expect the chrome to shine up that well, and I did expect to have some residue of the passage of time, and while I do have that, it's got its patina, it's got its character. I do look at it now and think it's going to be a really gorgeous staple to our bedside table, presumably for the next couple of years, if not maybe another 100 years, who knows. Anyhow, I'm really pleased to have brought this piece back to life, this gorgeous little Art Deco lamp. It's not a huge project, but still, I had fun, and I hope you guys did too. So thanks a lot guys for watching. I do really hope you've enjoyed this video. I do hope this has given you inspiration maybe to go out and start your own projects, and I hope to see you guys very soon for some more crafting.